Hello, everybody. My name is Scott Goyette, and I'm the founder of the Go Love Now movement. And I am here with some absolutely amazing people. They are coaches, content creators, and workshop developers for our program. And I feel extremely blessed to have them with me today. We've got Christy Jones, we've got Pamela Aubrey, and Sherry Gideons. And they are going to help me explain the love and the fear model. And so we're going to run through that today, and you're going to learn a little bit more about why the Go Love Now movement was created and each of the letters in the acronym of the love and the fear models. So first of all, can we get started with the L and tell us a little bit more about what the L is in the love model, Sherry?
L equals listen. Listen to your internal voice and the needs and wants of others. How can we stop and listen and know when the truth is talking? Be still in silence and listen. Ask in your heart, what is your heart telling you? What is the clarity from your heart? Listen to those who are trying to serve you. Once you trust and listen to your intuitive voice, your intuitive self, you will be able to trust the teachers that will appear. Can we hear the O, Pamela, in the love model?
Absolutely, thank you. So the O really stands for observing. And so it really flows nicely out of listening, because this is something we can do when we are still, when we are quiet. And we can do this actively and passively. We can be still, be quiet in our internal environment, but then we can also observe actively our external environment. And so these are things that we just do without judgment. We're just allowing them to be as they are and observing them. Christy, would you share with us about the letter V?
The letter V stands for voice. And the first part of voice is learning that we have an internal voice. We access that first by listening and observing. And when we can tap into that internal voice, we're going to uncover wisdom that our body's always been trying to talk to us. Once we're clear on that, we're then able to express our external voice, really coming from a place of love and knowing inside. And so, Scott, would you like to take on the E?
I would absolutely love to. You guys are amazing. I love listening to the way you explain things. So the E is empathize, and it's empathize with all, and yourself included in that, because everybody's living from their own perspective and their own experiences, and we all have a story. So when people are doing something that doesn't make sense to you, they're never doing it to you. They're doing it in reaction to their own experience. So we all need to think about that. Is it easy? No, but we've got to do our best to do it. So that completes the love model. We've got listen, observe, voice, and empathize. And now I'll start the fear model with you. And so the first letter in the fear model is F, and it is forgive. And like all of these, we have two components. We've got the forgive oneself, and that's sometimes the hardest thing to do. But when we don't forgive ourselves, we harness emotions that can just really bring us down, like shame and guilt. And we might have anger for the things that we've done in the past. And then that ends up going outward. So it's important to forgive ourselves. And then, of course, equally important to forgive others, because once we forgive others, we have the ability to sever that thing that has happened, and not to say it's okay that they did what they did or whatever happened, but now we're releasing them from our headspace and they're no longer living rent free. So next, I would love to hear about eliminating beliefs that no longer serve you and may have never served you by Pamela.
I love that. Thank you. And yes, absolutely. The E is eliminating those limiting beliefs, those ideas, that programming that we just don't need anymore, that's holding us back and preventing us from really having the things that we want. And so there's so many tools that we can use to help us do that. And that's one of the things that we'll really dive into and share a lot of with you. So Christy, can you share with us more about the letter A?
Absolutely. A stands for accept. And really the access to A is forgiveness, and then letting go of those limiting beliefs that have been in our way. So when we get to that place, our ultimate goal is that we accept ourselves and others, that we understand that who we are inside is love, whole and complete. And when we have that understanding about ourselves, we can then also see everyone else as love, whole and complete, and live in that place of acceptance. And Sherry, can you talk to us about the R?
Absolutely. So R equals rise up and be resilient. Using all of the fear model, rise with emotional strength. know how to cope with your challenges, setbacks, or limited resources. It's all about knowing how to balance your life, how to live in the moment by letting go of those limited beliefs and any resistance, and turning away from what you don't want to what you do want. So it's all about rise, refocus your mind, and feeling towards what you want, and rise in the knowing.
Thank you so much, Sherry. So this is an awesome opportunity for us to get together and take some of our amazing team members to help you better understand the love and the fear models. These are going to be utilized in workshops that we're going to be offering for in-services with teachers, also with administration in schools. We'll be offering these programs to colleges as well, to students, faculty, anybody, and as both a training or a workshop and also a keynote. And finally, we'll be offering these into corporations and associations or for personal development. So there's lots of opportunity for you to experience the love and the fear models in your life. If you want to know more, you can reach us at scott@golovenow.com or check us out at www.golovenow.com or any of our social media pages. We love you. Go Love Now. Take care. I think we're done.